It's phenomenal what they've done and where they have took the 305 program to race it in the Carolinas. And let's be honest here, Eric. I mean, the 305 sprints are the same sprint car body as a World of Outlaws or All-Star Circuit of Champion or USCS, ASCS car. It's just the engine. But it's affordable. And it's an affordable engine. It's a cheaper engine, and the numbers have grown. I think I've seen where they've had races where they've had 20+, and that's phenomenal.
Yep. They started with, it was like they had a few races, and they'd have like 5 cars, and they were really struggling to get cars, and I knew eventually it would gain traction, and, you know, having that solid body there to keep everybody places to race definitely helps with that, and so that's what helps grow the series, and they've done a great job with it, and that I'm excited to see where it goes.
Eric, final thing that I want to talk with you. Again, we're talking to Eric Riggins Jr., the Carolina kid out of Charlotte, North Carolina, winner of the USCS Outlaw Thunder Tour at Livonia, Georgia. And we'll find out how you can follow Eric Riggins on social media and more in our closing here. But one more thing I want to throw at you. You know, we talk about racing and how exciting and fun that it is. I talk about it on Speed 51 Morning Bull Ring and Short Track America and other shows that I host and do things with. And I say it here on Finish Line 2 a time or two. You guys do not race for a full-time income. You guys are the weekend warriors. You are the warlords. You are the ones that do it for the love and the passion of the sport. I'm assuming your race on Saturday probably paid $2,000 to win. Talk about how expensive it is in your sprint car and why the passion is there. There's just not a lot of money in the passion that you love.
Well, I mean, if it was cheap, everybody would do it, and if it was easy, everybody would do it too. You know, we all work full-time jobs and find time to race on the weekends, and you know, it's just what we love to do, and and especially, you know, like Saturday night, it makes it a little bit nicer when we can pay some of the bills off and not be going in the hole every weekend racing. So that definitely doesn't hurt. But either way, we're going to show up next week and try again and work at it, you know, just as hard. Like I say, we got full-time jobs, and then we go home at night. We got a full-time job there as well. So it makes it tough on your family and everything, but it's in my family, and it's always will be. And it's something that we enjoy to do together, and so that's a part of it too. Is we got our racetrack family and our blood family, and then all the people you meet in between that you know, makes it that much more worth it to do.
Absolutely, no doubt. Final question, Bud. What's the rest of your plans for 2019? Where will we see the Carolina kid at next?
We're definitely gonna fly kind of by the seat of our pants. I know my next race is really the only one I know for sure that I'm running is we're going to take a trip up to Pennsylvania and run 410s Labor Day weekend. I think that's next weekend. So we're picking up our motor on the way to the track, and we're going to put it in and go race Williams Grove and probably Port Royal, and let's see where it goes from there, get some more experience up there. We learn every time we go up there and get our butt kicked. But but that's, you know, that's part of it. Learning, getting better, more laps and everything. So we're gonna go from there. And I've got a 360 and 410. We'll pick and choose and race where it makes sense for us and where it's gonna benefit us, and we'll go from there.
Can you really feel the difference of horsepower from a 360 to a 410 when you're in the car?
1,000,000%, yes.
So,
huge difference.
So describe what that's like. Like when you hit the throttle. I mean, it's well. Actually, these cars don't have transmissions; they're straight drive. So basically, when you put it in gear, you feel the power immediately go. Like boom, you're there.
Oh yeah, it's huge. And 410s actually, you know, the motors are 100 pounds or more lighter than your 360. Plus, you got 200 more horsepower. So. It's definitely a huge difference.
Wow, definitely. Well, buddy, thank you for joining us on Finish Line. I gave you a little bit more extra time on the air to fill in that spot where Justin McCree was not able to join us, and that's fine. It's always good catching up with an old friend, somebody I followed in the sprint car world for a very, for at least a year and a half or so in my USCS days, and continued success, Godspeed, safe travels in those cars. They're dangerous and wicked, but they're fun and exciting to watch. And before I let you go, thank out your sponsors and how they can follow you on social media.
Okay, biggest sponsor, Alpha Canvas, race products. We do all kind of car covers and awning business as well. We do canopies and everything else. And then if you want to get in touch with us or follow along with us and get some results and other stuff, Riggins Motorsports on Facebook, and ELR47 on Twitter and Instagram. And I do my best to try to keep up with it a little bit. It's been kind of tough this year, not racing a whole lot, but we'll definitely keep everybody posted and let you know where to find us and where we'll be and the results of how we do, whether good or bad. I'll try to keep up with that and keep everybody in the know.
Thank you for joining me, Eric. You're the man. Congratulations at Livonia. Safety and continued success the rest of the year, and hopefully our paths will cross again sometime.
Thanks, buddy. Good talking to you.
Yes, sir. Eric Riggins Jr., winner of the Livonia USCS Sprint Car event, joining us here on Finish Line, talking about his big win over the weekend with the USCS Outlaw Thunder Tour, going 410 sprint car racing. Coming up next weekend on Labor Day, as a matter of fact.
This is Finish Line.
Probably the interview everybody's been waiting for. The Kamikaze Kid, Tyler Carpenter, joins me next to talk about his big win at the Butterball.
This year's most anticipated event is coming to Virginia Motor Speedway. It's the $50,000 to win Fast Track World Championship, September 13th and 14th. The best pro late model drivers in the world, stopping at nothing to be crowned world champion and to become a legend. 2 days of dirt-ripping action to decide who will fulfill their dream, who will find glory and take on the richest prize in pro late model history. Also see the open wheel warriors of the Dirt Cup Challenge Modifieds and a $6,000 to win 40 laps slugfest. Free parking and kids 12 and under free. For info, call 804-758-1867 or go online at vamotorspeedway.com. The $50,000 to win Fast Track World Championship, September 13th and 14th, Virginia Motor Speedway. Who will prevail for the win, for the glory, and to become a legend?
CrateInsider.com is your one source for crate racing tech and more. Whether you currently race with a crate engine or you are thinking about getting into the sport, our website has what you need. CrateInsider.com has tech videos, interviews with experts, and the best products in the industry. Dyno tested and proven, so we know they are the best products for crate engines. Visit CrateInsider.com today to get on the fast track to victory lane.
This is Kate Dillon from CrateInsider.com and host of the Racing Insiders podcast. You are listening to my awesome friend Wesley Spider Monkey Outland. Now back to Finish Line.
This is Finish Line.
Welcome back. Finish Line back on the air. Had to wait for one of our networks to resequence up with us. Finish Line. Fox Sports Radio, Community Radio Network, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, iTunes, TuneIn, Spreaker, Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts are now available. CRNsports.org and the new, my own website, Can you imagine somebody gave me a website, my own website, WesleyOutland.com, where I've gone, where I've been, where I'm going, schedule, Wesley's World, my official blog. I got a blog post coming up here probably within the next 2 days that I think are going to be really, really good. That's going to rock the foundation of motorsports, the things that I talk about. It's my own thoughts, opinions, a forum there. Try to be nice to everybody. Wesley's World, where you can tune into the broadcasts. Very simple. All the race broadcasts, all the football, basketball, baseball. I'm excited, man. Friday night, getting back to calling football. Man, I love racing, don't get me wrong, but I love announcing other sports too as a broadcaster, and I can't wait to start calling on the gridiron this Friday. So, football. But in addition to that, WesleyOutland.com. You can, it's just a website about yours truly and my successes, my failures, how you can retain my services, and where I've gone, where I'm been, where I'm going, and of course, a background story, and for the broadcast as well. That's one of the number one reasons why I did it, because instead of making it so hard to go to this link, to go to that link, to go to that broadcast channel, now everything is synced with everything that I do within reason, with shows, with networks, with the feed. And when we go live, all you have to do is go to WesleyOutland.com/broadcast. Click on it, and it'll take you to everything that I'm covering live or that I'm a part of. So, thank you again, by the way, to Kate Dillon, because she's the one that talked me into doing this website thing, because I at first thought it was egotistical, narcissist, and I didn't want to do it. But after I seen the positives of it with what she did on vacation in Puerto Rico and her making her own website, I was like, abso-friggin-lutely, let's do it. And we started working on it. I took a mini mountain vacation back in July, and by the time I went to Richmond, Kentucky for the Renegades of Dirt Southern Swing event at the end of the July weekend, that Friday, July 25th, the website was launched. So we started working on it on Tuesday. By Thursday night, Friday morning, it was done. So going back to the phone lines, one more guest remains, and that is the driver of the number 28 Kryptonite race car. Everybody is going to look forward to this one. I know they are. We're going to chat it up here in just a moment with the driver out of Parkersburg, West Virginia, the Kryptonite race car's entry, the winner of the Butterball. So many successes, so many big wins this man has had. The ultimate Buckeye Late Model Dirt Weeks, Speed Weeks champion. He has won other events. He's won in pros. His dad is a successful man. They've got Kryptonite race cars. And then the man that says, I don't even have a pot to piss in, breaks through in Victory Lane. He could buy himself a whole bunch of urinals now, or pots if he chooses to pee in them. Tyler Carpenter, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to Finish Line. How you doing, champ?
Pretty good. How are you?
I don't know if that introduction was proper, inappropriate, funny, not funny. I don't know. I just thought about that from the quote that you said in Victory Lane on Saturday night.
Not to sound retarded, but I don't know if it's my phone or your phone. I can't hardly hear you. It's cutting out really bad.
Oh, let's try to call you right back, buddy. Stand by. We'll try it one more time. We're going to try to call back Tyler Carpenter here real quickly and see if we can touch base with him. Let's tell our producer. Let's change the. We're going to rearrange the server settings, I think, is what we need to do there. So let's switch from that feed to the next one here. Let's try this one and see if this one's is any better. Oh, the world of technology. Let's see if we can actually make this one a better sound for the driver of Tyler Carpenter. We'll get him on the program here. Let's try it now. Tyler, can you hear me now? Things better.
A lot better.
All right. Well, I was saying in your introduction that you were saying in Victory Lane on Saturday night you didn't have a pot to piss in. Now you got a $20,059 paycheck, and now you could afford to buy urinals and pots and more if you choose to pee in them. Welcome to Finish Line.
Hey, thanks, man.
So, hey, by the way, winner interview, I got to give you probably the best best Victory Lane interview I've heard in a very, very long time. If there was a winner interview of the year award, damn it all, it should go to the Kryptonite Kamikaze Kid. I'm telling you.